What's up, folks? Welcome to Wasted Space, and welcome back to the zone. Finally, I've been putting this one off a bit, so I apologise for the delay, partly because I've been ill, and that's sort of semi-legitimate. I have been ill and coughing far too much for anyone to want to listen to me record a Stalker video, and partly because I know what we've got to do in this episode. And what we've got to do in this episode is lug a bunch of stuff around, which means I'm going to end up running around, well, not carrying an inventory full of Gucci shit to start off with. But how much does this stuff actually weigh? 25 kilograms for the wheel. Oh yeah, now I remember. I can't pick these up. Oh! And it's 15 for the piece of helicopter skin. Oh, interesting. I can actually... Oh, no. Surely I can drop the tiny bit necessary to take the skin with me. I've got to have something in here I don't need. Like 6 controller hands. There's got to be something less useful than 6 controller hands, actually. I do have a lot of beans. Let's have something to eat. I've got a lot of vodka as well. Drop. Drop. Well, that was simple enough. Well, then. I'm keeping the guitar. Why would you even think about getting rid of the guitar? It shames me knowing that you thought about that. Oh well. I'll forgive you this time. Right. Where the hell are we going? Yes, no, not that way. I know people want to go and me to do the APC stuff, but nope. We're going to go back up here and see if I can ditch enough stuff. Maybe I can find a middle ground, somewhere in the centre of the city to ditch some of this stuff rather than hugging it the whole way. Somewhere I can pick it back up again when I go for the master without doing the whole journey there and back and there and back and there and back. And the plan is, yes, the plan slowly forms. Oh good, yes, the filter's back as well. The plan is, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use the FN, because I think this is sort of, if I can only carry one weapon while I'm doing this, that's probably the one I want to do. But I need ammo for it, and if I remember rightly, and someone reminded me in the comments of this, in that main building, I'm going the wrong way here, aren't I? No, I'm not. In that main building, this one, there was a massive stack of the stuff. How are we doing for silent pistol rounds? Just great. Hello, my friend. Right, let's get hunking around. There's gonna be a lot of me running backwards and forwards on this episode, I suspect. Running backwards and forwards, and maybe occasionally getting caught by surprise by something I didn't expect. Okay. Everything's fine here. We are all fine. The window's got a bit of a blue tint to it. I was just looking at it. I was about to say something, and then game goes weird on me. Okay. Not that building. Screw that building. Let's get over here. See if there's the ammo I want in there. And at the same time, see if there's a place to stash some of my gear temporarily. I think that is a good plan. How are we doing for stamina? Stamina's fine. Bit of random gunfire in the distance. Everything's normal. Then there's the question of the Midas, of course. But I'm going to do this bit first because this will give me an idea of how low I can drop my inventory weight and whether or not I need to really concern myself too much about the Midas or whether that's one to tick away and just remember to come back for. Right, the stash was out the back here, right? And we got lockers but no actual container. Yeah, the stash was back here. Along with other stuff. Oh, is that? There's vodka in there. I mean, I think I can just leave this stuff on the floor here if I really wanted to. There's so much stuff in here I should make use of. I feel like I should be taking everything and selling it. I really need to chill out that hoarder vibe I have. No, this is... Oh, no, wait. 5.45 by 39. That's not the stuff we need, is it? We need the 45s. Okay. Oh well, that's a bust. And I'm not seeing a cache to leave our stuff in, so in which case, back to the vendor it is. Yeah, not been hugely... Hopefully this episode I don't croak too hard. You'll be able to hear it in my voice. That's not been helped by the fact that people keep making me wog bomb on Twitch. For those who don't know, on Twitch, when I get a subscriber, I do an orc wog, and Twitch recently introduced the ability for people to gift subscriptions to lots of people at once. And this has become a little new game that people play, where they gift a whole bunch, and then I have to find some way of ruining my voice that preferably doesn't involve like saying the same word over and over again, like 20 times in a row or whatever. So the voice is a bit croaky. Hopefully I don't cough too much or anything like that. It's been one of these annoying colds. It's con plague, basically, isn't it? I went off to EGX earlier on, what was it, a week and a half ago now, 2 weeks even. You head off to EGX and guaranteed you come back with some plague from the mass of kids that are hanging around there. Wasn't a particularly good convention this year either. It was even more frustrating. Didn't get much time to meet up with Zoklu, Joel, from, well, you guys might know him from Keenhoff Software House. He's just a friend of mine as well, but didn't get much chance to meet up with him, and the games were garbage. The only game that was any interest whatsoever was, of course, Metro Exodus, and the queue for that was ridiculous. Like, utterly ridiculous. Tried to catch it at the last bit of the day. Like, tried to time it so you go past, and the queue's dying down because they're not planning on letting very many people more through, and at the same time it's right towards the end of the day, so you've got like fuck all people there. Everyone's buggered off at that point. But no, I managed to time it perfectly, so they were like just closing the gate and wouldn't let me sneedle in, so I didn't even get to see Metro Exodus. And for a round drive of like 4.5, 5 hours each day, I couldn't be bothered to go back. So what I got out of EGX this year was Con Plague. I don't even think normally I buy a t-shirt of some sort, just as a sort of vague reminder of the visit. I don't know what word my mouth was looking for there, but it wasn't reminder, it was all over the place. But no, not even that this time. I just drove up there. I had Burger King. There you go, that was the highlight of the EGX trip, Burger King. Shows you quite how well that went. You're right, Bill. I managed to jabber randomly for an entire journey back here. Isn't that impressive? You have a box I can keep my stuff in. I swear there was a... I'll use the safe. Nothing in the safe, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, oh, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss these guys. They're my jam. Have I really got enough ammo to actually even consider just using this thing? I plainly don't, do I? In fact, I don't have any. In which case, how are we down? I've still got the thing on me, so I only need to free up 25 kilos, which I've done already. So the question is, let's keep that pistol, let's ditch that pistol, let's ditch that pistol, that random attachment I don't even know why I'm carrying. Let's get rid of controller hands and poltergeist eyes. I have to come and grab these again later, but yeah. Dosimeter, bioradar. Carney. Oh, that's the doser. That's the thing that gives me auto injectors. That's the word, auto injector. That's a cup. And an irradiated baby. I've got my weight down a fair bit. I'm not sure which one of these I want to. I don't want to have to come back for this. I won't have to come back for this because there's one left on the floor, or one good enough. So let's ditch that as well, and then we just take the shotgun. It's pretty much the most universal. It's the one I use the most frequently out of all the guns. So we'll take the shotgun, 4.5 ATP, we ditch the the bullets, the rounds, for everything else. I won't even take me Hydra Shock. Let's ditch some bandages, because I'm really almost never using those now because of the auto dose thing. 4 anomalous bolts. Will the guy actually be happy with me? Is that enough bolts? And then let's probably not take all of the beans. Let's just take some of the beans. 99.6. I remember a time where I had to weigh considerably less than that to even stand a chance of moving. I do not miss that time. Bill, I meant to check what you had for sale, and I just didn't. Got it. I damaged this exoskeleton quite a lot. I'm noticing this. I'm also running out of money. I need to go back via Yantar at some point to sell off some of the artifacts I've got. What you selling, dude? You got anything fun? Really expensive NATO rounds I shouldn't buy because we already got some back at base. And that's it. Alright. Oh, Good job I did that, because I actually have to be able to carry both of these, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, I actually have to be able to carry them both. So, regardless, I'm going to have to run back. Oh, well, what time is it? 18? Okay, I've got enough time for this journey, and then I'll probably have to sleep. I think. Because, what was it, 8 o'clock? The sirens went off? I did mention to you guys, right, that it was the night vision that was causing what happened at night in City-32 to be so lame. What a pretty day in the zone. Wow. Anyway, I did mention that was the night vision causing that, and supposedly there's way scarier stuff that happens and I just missed it. I'm not saying that because I plan to show you, I'm afraid. I might at some point, but this episode is going to be a busybody episode of me running backwards and forwards. And then having, at the end of this episode, I suspect to play for another... Because to get that little clip from the last one, took me about another hour of real-life time to run down there and then just hang around until something actually started happening. And there's no way of accelerating stuff once you're out there. So I probably won't do it at the end of this one, but we might well find a time, an opportunity in future, because I suspect this is not going to be the last episode in City-32. I get a distinct feeling we're going to have this episode, and then there's going to be another one following it. That we're going to take. It's going to take us all of this and one more to clear this whole place, because there's still bits back there that I've got to do. We've got the master, and then we've got this with the thermite. But I swear there's something I'm supposed to do here with the APC still. Oi! Like, it's so cool getting it out and shooting him with it like that, but it's so ineffective. That's probably the most effective weapon a lot, isn't it? You do some snork jousting. Oof. Close, mate, close. You gonna have another go? Come on, come on. Oh, I got you that time, didn't I? No, I thought it was blood there for a second. Oh, you brought friends. The double joust. All right, we'll do this. Got to pick a single target, keep an eye on the other one. He's buggered off. Your friends left you. He wasn't that much friends. Yeah, the problem is I need to be at the maximum range of their jump. I need to encourage them to do a full range jump and then whack them as they land. Come on, full range jump, then you get it as you land. Full range jump, get it as you land. I don't think this is actually hitting them. It looks like they may be. Do you have iframes? Is that it? NPCs are not supposed to have iframes. Just saying. You're also... Get off my legs. Right. I'm not helping myself with the busybody episode by spending small whiles jousting with snorks on the bridge, but hey, it is what it is. You're just surely expecting this by this point. The only thing that's really changed is I'm less terrified than in early episodes because we're a bit less likely to get suddenly killed out of nowhere. And I don't have to go through... What was the name of it? Is it the Wild Territories? The bit that connects Yantar and... the bar and that lot together. Is it Wild Terrace? I think it is. I despise that area. The more I play this game, the more it reminds me that bit with the trains and the stuff everywhere, it's just annoying. And you have to traipse backwards and forwards through it on foot over and over again. Of course there's now, Zeds everywhere. I'm glad to be clear of that. Like, this is a relatively nice, pleasant, nice and open. You can see there's good scenery. Zombies rather than anything else, which are so much less threatening than the mutants. All the good things. And I might even be running the right way. I love how they always open fire after I'm miles away. Like, they wait for me to go absolutely as far as I can. Right, I am running the right way up until that point where I need to remember which way round I am on the map. So, it's that direction. Yeah, I was going the right. Wasted. Don't confuse yourself. It's not necessary. Just go find the chopper, find the heavy thing. What was that? Now all we need is a whole bunch of them doing that at once, and you have like the snork Mexican way. It would be amazing. Anywho, I have a bit of metal to go and pick up and lug for someone. Because I am the only man capable to do this task. It's like an MMO fetch quest, isn't it? That's what I'm doing. Why am I doing this? What am I even doing this for? Thermite. Thermite, yes. Because somehow, from a helicopter wheel, and yes, this is the scrap needed, apparently. The rust, he said. I'm not entirely sure of the mechanics of thermite, but I don't remember rust being a primary ingredient. Seems a bit odd. Right, where was it? Oh, those are the ones I dropped. I was about to say, I see where you crashed. Pilot's been drinking. But no, it was me. You got anything on? No, I check that body every time. What about you? PSO Scat M again. Can I? I'll take it because I can sell it, and I am actually running low on cash now. What about you? Did I check you? And you've got one of the eco logs, which I could probably carry, but I'm not going to because even if he does buy it, it won't be worth jack. Now that is everything I needed, right? I haven't just done this and then only got some up. Yeah, okay. Scary moment where I thought, hang on a second, is there a third part on this list I've forgotten about? Is there a third part on this list I've forgotten about and I don't have the inventory size to carry? That would have been intensely me thing to do. But no, I've lucked through it like usual. We're all good. How long before the controllers respawn? I would be absolutely fine if they didn't. More Snox. I can't be bothered to joust. Not now. We've done it. It's getting old. Where did the zombies go as well? A pair of zombies just doing circuits of the town, and they're out here somewhere. Have I got... I don't have any slugs at the moment either, do I? No, I got crap pistol rounds for a reason, and that is the reason. And then I've got just the buckshot. Or whatever it is. Don't. Ammo nerds, don't. It's not needed. It's probably not buckshot. Whatever it is, that one. I've already called the stack of bullets a clip this episode. Let's not start again. Gotta be timestamp dude, I've forgotten your name. Why is that lost me? Timestamp dude, he'll have it in the timestamps. You'll see it, it'll be down there. When I say timestamp dude, I mean a dude who leaves timestamps and then puts normally snarky comments about what it is I'm doing. I am running. Start jabbering away again and then end off heading the wrong direction. So yeah, returning to the conversation about EGX, that means that, well, I'm not going to be going again, to be honest. It was crap. It's been going downhill for years. But it does mean that I've decided that next year I will have to do Gamescom. Big European one for anyone who hasn't heard of it. In Cologne in Germany. And I've been once back in like 2009, and it was pretty awesome. But I wasn't there as a YouTuber. I was there weirdly as press. That's probably a story for another time. But yeah, I was there as press and on my own. And at that point, the whole event was primarily German speaking, and I speak I understand a small amount of German, so I can sort of get the gist of what people are saying to me. What I can't do is communicate very much in German, and so that made that trip perhaps not as good as it could have been. It was fun, but yeah, I think next year it'll have to be a planned trip to Gamescom, and maybe even try and arrange to. Because Gamescom's such a big event, actually meet up with some people, because that would be a laugh. Like, give good notice that I'll be there, maybe find a place or a time that fits, because that could be quite fun. A crazy big event now as well. I'm looking up some stats. When I went, it was Europe's largest, but wasn't the largest in the world. Oh, what good timing. It was Europe's largest, but not the largest one in the world. Whereas now it is just the largest gaming convention of the lot. 375,000 people go through the doors of this place in 2 days. That is nuts. What? It's not far off 500,000 people. It's going to be so busy, but probably pretty cool. Anyway, we've arrived back home at what could not be a more perfect time. First of all, Bill, will you buy from me? What do you mean you'll only buy my one? Give me 71k for mine, but that's blatantly because it's got the exoskeleton on it, and that's what he's buying. Oh, well, balls to that then. Fine. You. Good day. Here's all the components. Excellent. The guys have collected some rusty iron. Okay, so what was I collecting then? It was like magnesium, wasn't it? That was it. Which does make sense. It will take 4 hours now, so you can get some slack. All we need to do now is grind it down to dust, mix it up in the right proportions. By the way, you can ask Bosun. He might need help with something. Alright, I'll rest for a bit. That stuff was kind of heavy, yeah. That makes sense. I don't think I can sleep during a blowout, annoyingly. Even if you should be able to, even if you're somewhere safe like this. And yeah, you guys Bosun. Bosun? You Bosun? You don't look like Bosun. Are you Bosun? You're not Bosun, you're Bill. It's Bosun Bill. Okay, so they did know what they were doing. But quite clearly he doesn't have anything for me. I think that's a grand total of nothing. Cheers for that. That's fine though, because it means that I can store that and then get out all my goodies. I'm carrying that because I don't own one. These should come with... Nah, it should all just come with me, shouldn't it? With the exception of maybe like the bandages. And do I really need... What's this? I really need a Cobra sight. It would be cool if you could put it on a pistol, but you can't. So, probably not. Let's take a few extra bandages just in case something goes wrong with the dosimeter while we're out. They don't weigh that much, do they? Let's take all the bandages. Let's take everything except for the thing. Yeah, yeah. Slowly convince myself out of it. Right, can I sleep now, please? It's going to take him 4 hours. And Bosun apparently doesn't have anything for me. What? There's something wrong with your face, my friend. Yeah, I'd have used more bills and less of those dudes. Or, as with everyone else, you just get around it by giving them a gas mask. Don't need to render a face then. Hey, that's it over, right? Well, not quite. Close enough. I might skip to the end of this mission. Why are the balls actual physics entities? And the Qs. That guy's a bit freaked out at the fact that I'm dancing on the table, but why? Can I get one? Oh, I need to be able to see it. Can you get one in a hole? Trick shot here. Trick shot. Come on. Could you actually fit in the hole? Wrench slugs, mama bees, zombie hand. I got loads of those. Burrow hands, got loads of those. Bloodsucker tentacles, got loads of those. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. This pool table's rigged. Fucking rigged. The jaws of death. My pool table. Oh, actually, no, we might be alright in the middle pocket. Might be alright in the middle pocket. We've got a little pool table at home, and yeah, my jaws. It's an old refurbished one from a bar, which is, you know, not a bad way of doing it, actually, by the way. If you want to get a pool table that's reasonable, you can get them relatively cheap if they're bar refurbished, because they've been beaten the absolute crap out of. But then the refurbished guys are pretty good. But yeah, my one has the jaws of death as well, because the slate just doesn't fit the table properly anymore. Why am I... Goal! Sorry, I'll go and do the mission now. Oh, I'm supposed to be sleeping, aren't I? That's the one. Unless, are you done? I'll check with him first. No, he's not done. They said 4 hours for a reason. Roger that. But it might as well be until morning.
Пришло время. Иди ко мне.
Никого на горизонте. Вот и ладушки. Вот и хорошо.
Woken up hungry. Igor Mechanic. I've got huge problems, extremely huge. I'm on the wild territory near the whipped heli, and if there's no one nearby, I will leave very soon. Help me, people. There's no one... That's a weird message. I just had beans. How can I still be hungry? Yo, are you done with the bomb? Yes, everything is ready. I tested some of the media separately, just to be sure it worked. It burned through a concrete slab. The bomb has been arranged in this old milk can, which is also made of aluminium. Aluminium. It'll add some heat. The can is hermetically sealed, and here you can see the switch, in the hole on the lid. All you have to do is drag the can as close as possible to the things and flip the switch. I'll ignite the incendiary composition inside. As it flares up, you won't have a lot of time to escape, so don't linger. The detonation delay is only 2.5 minutes. Couldn't make any longer flame retardant, so I'll activate it and run like hell. The blow will expand, reacting with water, so it might even fill the whole tunnel. Alright, give me that can, and if anything, well, don't think badly of me. What was that even? I'm not going to die, because I've got a save and a load button. I should have known. I should have known. Traitor! Oh, wait. Wait. This could be a long process. If I put it on the floor, they'll steal it. God's sake. When did it last save? No. Can I drop the... No. I'm over by 12 kilograms as well. Oh god, no, not like that. Okay, slight quandary. Give me one moment, guys. Because you can't drop this. We're gonna... Okay, I need to add up. What am I? Okay, so I need 13 kilograms. That's 9... 10 and a half. Oof. 10 and a half. Would you pick up controller hands, do you think? Probably not. Bloodsucker tentacles weigh 1.3 kilograms. Bloody hell. How much tentacle is on his face? Jesus, I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with this at all, and I don't have a... Oh, I'm being pushed a little closer. Maybe I can try and drop things that I don't think they'll pick up. Like my sleeping bag, for example. Surely they're not going to pick up my sleeping bag. Although that's a bloody dangerous thing to lose. Alright, let's go for the FN 2000 and this. Then quickly drop my weapons in this cache and run back in time if I can to grab those back up again. Quick. No, I need that. I need that bit. Okay, I did put it on. Don't you steal my stuff. Thank you. Okay, crisis averted. Okay, so we're going down to the horrible place. I think we were alright with the PSO, weren't we? I have the spare space to bring both. Let's bring both just to be sure. Righty then, if you'll bear with me, I just have another run across the bridge to do. Although, to be fair, this one doesn't go so far. So we talked about Gamescom, we talked about EGS, what else can we talk about? You got any ideas? We talked about Metro Exodus. Metro Exodus, I'm looking forward to a lot. Supposedly a lot less linear than previous games, which will be interesting, because that's the thing with Metro, or the big difference between Metro and this, This is so much more of a sandbox that you're just let loose in, that you seem to be... One of the things I always liked about Stalker, to be honest, is the fact that you don't seem to be what the story's revolving around, if you know what I mean. I mean, maybe a bit more so now, but at the start, you're just a dude. And all this chaotic stuff's going on around you. You're by far the weakest thing around and can easily get taken down. And I just think, you know, it's one of the things I always enjoyed about Stalker, whereas with Metro, even though it's hard and you can easily get taken down, it's just totally linear. And so, because of that, you know, you're never really... I never felt like you were making much decisions or having much impact on what was going on. You were following through the flat story. Whereas here, I can tell my own little story alongside playing along through the story of basically who am I. That's not a bad storyline, I suppose. Keeps things fairly open. Who am I? And who am I and why? Okay, so we may have to do a bit more jousting because we're going through the snork fields. If I could sing, maybe I'd break out into some Fields of Gold or something, but I mean, I really can't, and of all songs, definitely not that. That requires someone with like a nice smooth voice, not one that sounds like gravel. Get shot in the brain. Not playing your games today. Where's the rest? I don't believe for a second there's only one, even though this whole hill's covered in corpses. I'm still pretty certain. You know what, I'm going to press B now. Just on the basis that while I... There they are. I wish I could be more aware of whether or not when I'm doing this it's actually hitting them. I think I'm timing it. Where did you come from? And why are you plague zombie? Plague zombie? I don't... Getting weird around here. That's definitely a plague zombie. And contribute to science by selling it to some scientists for researchers. For researchers. Nope. Time to go down into a place that I am far less happy about. Far less happy about. It's that thing with water in games, isn't it? I mean, as I've mentioned in the last episode, you do know if you're in the water but you can't shoot, it's like a 99% chance that there's not going to be any enemies. But it doesn't change the fact that I at least still feel relatively uncomfortable anytime we've got like long water sections. I don't know, it brings in a certain level of claustrophobia that it doesn't help when they're all through weird little tunnels as well. I want to bet that Freaky McGee, or whatever we're going to call it, the Master, is not happy with what I'm up to here, and isn't he capable of like reading my mind? Actually, to be fair, I have completely autopiloted here and assumed that this is what we were doing. Wait. Yeah, let me double check. I've autopiloted here. YouTube brain has taken over. Activate the thermite charge as close as possible to the Master. Okay. Do you know, that tells me two things. It tells me, one, that I've not gone the wrong way. It tells me, two, now's a good time to make another save. Because whatever's going to happen in this next room, I suspect will involve some nastiness. Because as close as possible reads like, yeah, there'll be something now trying to stop you. I'm not going to be allowed to just wander on up. All right, big boy. Is this even the right way? Yes, it is, but it's off this direction. Do some underwater sprinting. And I was reliably informed by the comments that the problem with the underwater sprinting, regardless of how heavy you are, is the grip. You will not have enough traction because too little of your weight is being supported by the floor and too much of it is being supported by the water and the buoyancy of your body. Or something like that, I don't know. That sounds like it makes sense to me. I'll buy it. Alright, what's the freaky deal? Okay, let's just get you out of the way because the noises are annoying. Okay, Mr. Master. Hello. Okay. We're good. This is not helpful. Holy moly, what is going on? And where the hell am I? I have pissed off the master, and I suspect it may have been an error. He is not a happy bunny. I do recognise this bit of tunnel. Alright, we're going to fight some... Oh, God! Okay, now I'm way further back than I was and being got by underwater... Oh, I see. Vasily is a controller of sorts. This seems bad. This seems really bad. A minute until detonation, now I'm near this. Oh, hello. What on earth is this meaning? Is that the noise it makes when it has to give me health? Get me out of here. Ugh. This was not the right weapon to bring. Okay, we're getting closer to the surface. Let me out. Hey, this screen thing. I apologise for anyone that may get motion sick from this behaviour, because that's quite motion sicky sort of behaviour in my books. It's not affecting me, but I'm in control of where I'm looking. Yeah, these small rooms do not help. Not what I'm trying to get out. It keeps putting me back to the same place at the end of the tunnel, right? Yeah. You gonna let me out this time? You gonna let me out? You've got to let me out this time. There's 6 seconds left. So close! So close! So scripted. Sorry. I spoiled it. I ruined it for everybody. What on earth now? Stalker, a lesson in all the different ways you can blur someone's vision up in a PC game. Huzzah! You think there's any point going back down there? I'm guessing not. I'm also guessing that I'm not really going to see much evidence of this thermite bomb. Yeah, we're not going to end this. I've spent enough time in this tunnel. I've already mentioned the claustrophobic nature that I'm not a massive fan of. That's mostly the underwater rather than the tunnels. I'm not bothered about tunnels. I'm slightly bothered about freaky birds that flit across the end of the tunnel when you come out of it. You there? Okay, so the master's dead. Do I go and talk to the dude again, I guess? Talk with Prokhorov? Yeah. Talk to the dude. Nope. Fucking snork in my face. Just you wait until I get my proper weapons back. And then I'll still hit you with the crowbar. Might have to do, yeah. I've been musing on doing a bit of cosplay at one of these events as well. Not because I'm massively into it, but I think it could be quite fun. It's an interesting way of meeting some of the developers and so on as well, because it's a nice combination of YouTuber and someone with a good cosplay can actually be pretty cool. Tend to get quite a lot of attention amongst other things. Wow, I'm getting the crap. Look what it did to my... How many times are you going to break my bloody armour? Holy moly. But yeah, been thinking about doing a cosplay. It's fun. I mean, one of the events I've been to, I did with another YouTuber, and he was cosplaying at the time. It was hilarious, just the interaction you had with some of the developers around the place and so on. So I might give that a go. And it was always going to be a Stalker one, because that kind of fits. It's getting more difficult because people are clamping down on imitation firearms, obviously, so it might have to be the crowbar or something, but just dawned on me, or it could be a snork. I'd have to work out how to run on all fours a bit better, but it could be, snork one could be good with a big long tube, you know, I reckon. It's got to be hot as all hell. You'd have to do that right. Maybe the big long tube could be used to hide a large amount of fans to blow air up into it. God knows. Definitely the rambly episode today. But, hey, maybe I kept things mildly more entertaining on our short runs backwards and forwards, jabbering about stupid stuff, than if I hadn't. I'm hoping so. So once this is done, I'm going to have to check up on quests. Well, I say once this is done. That's assuming this is done. Also, just dawned on me that in theory, having done this, nighttime around this area will no longer be scary. And therefore, I need to remember that save, because there isn't going to... In theory, I fixed the scariness about being outside at night, right? That's what I was just doing. Hadn't actually thought about the fact that was the consequence of killing the master. I've still got that save we took just before we went and did all that stuff, though, haven't I? I think I'm halfway down the tunnel or something, but it's still usable. Alright, dude. Seems the master is dead. I blew the charge. The blast of yours even made the ground shake. I know, we got jolted here, too. Even the wall shook. And immediately after my head got better, the voices stopped. It's like having a roof removed. Or as though everyone in my head had... Although everyone in my head died off. That's a strange way of saying things. Thanks a lot, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I owe you. You keep calling me S.T.A.L.K.E.R. There's only one more thing remaining. I still need to get away from here. Could you take me to the checkpoint at the cordon? Don't worry, with me along they won't touch you, as I have a transponder up and running. Then I'll talk with the higher-ups about you. I think they won't mind to recruiting you as a military stalker. I'll get you some of our deep zone raid equipment and one of our transponders. It'll make us all recognise you as a friend of the army. Plus I'll set up an easy way out of the zone for you, in case you happen to want to leave it. That certainly isn't as much as what you've done for me, but it's all I can promise. Okay. Sounds interesting and pretty cool. By the way, about your weapon. Oh, he's a... Hey, there's a... What? Okay, can I have more than one follower? Yes, I can. This is going to be amazing. Both of them following me around like idiots. Maybe you can only have one at a time. I don't know. That could be a bit of a frustration, because that means I have to do this twice. Listen to my command. Follow me. Follow me and don't attack enemies first. What are you doing? Follow me. Oh, follow me crouching. That one's a follow me crouching one, is it? That's not necessary. Just follow me. Follow me and try and avoid fighting. You can only have one at a time, can't you? The way they are behaving, you can only have one at a time. So let's have a look. We've got the Colonel must survive, escort Prokhorov to the checkpoint, correct. Anomalous household items, save messenger and get his password. And then the rest is APC stuff and radar. Get the rest of the anomalous household items. For the scientists. Colonel must survive, yeah. To the checkpoint. Oh my god. Really? Wow.
Все-таки накоплю я на свой дом. Опять сапожища хреновые придумали. Что у них совести совсем нет у этих тварей. За неделю подошли капот.
Кусок бы мяса такого.
That's super tempting to go and help the military out.
Свертела.
And then come back here and do the messenger and the anomalous household items, maybe.
Сейчас как же. Разрулишь этих уродов, что мутантов, что сталкеров.
Because that list of rewards, I suspect we want them, guys. I suspect so. Let's find out quickly.
Оцепление, оно хоть раз стояло.
Are they both following me? It looks like it's freaked out a bit. It'd be pretty awesome if they were. Let's save just in case I get stuck trying this. Guys, are you both coming with me? They are. I have a posse. Dudes, we have a posse.
Тракт этот сволочь задрал уже.
Of a military dude and an idiot
Как молодой с последнего призыва.
winning. Right, I need to pause for 1 second, clear my throat. Right, seeing as both these dudes follow me, I am in for a hideous escort quest here, aren't I? I need to repair my armor before we consider this. Mr. Bill, before these guys follow me and block me in, could you please repair my armor for me? I can hear them behind me, I hope. Oh, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. How? PSO-SCAT-M, that's identical to the one that's over there, right? This one was in better nick. PSO-SCAT-M, PSO-SCAT-M. Hooligans. SCAT-M with XO. Right, let's just pick you up. Oh, and I was gonna leave my guns behind. Wow. What a moron. Holy Christ. So yeah, that's a PSO-SCAT-M, PSO. They are identical, except this one is considerably better condition. Yay! So that one we found did have a use, and I was right to pick it up. Huzzah! I was also about to leave without any of our weapons. What a genius! No, not again. Not again. We're not doing this today. I'm going to talk to Bill. I'm going to see how much it costs to repair this one. 31k. I need to take that off. Let's double check that this does actually make it cost it less. 26k for repair. Does that mean the exoskeleton takes damage? No. That's just a workaround. Roger that. Kind of cheating. We got a flashlight. Where's our...
Не учатся ничему некоторые и учиться не хотят. Кино американского насмотрелся или крышу срывает от жадности. Ты ему про аномалии.
That's better. I don't know why it keeps taking that off. Right, fools. We have a long and stupid journey to do. Please follow me. So, the plan here is... anomalous household items. Can I be fucked? Hang on. Well, that's to go to the scientists at Yantar anyway. And where does stupid guy want to go? Where does the messenger want to be? He wants to go through that way. Now, he wants to go a specific direction. So I could grab these items, assuming I've got... Wait, I do. I could grab these items and essentially just save it for later. Let's have you talk to me as well. Listen, follow me, and try and avoid fighting. Sounds like a plan, right? I can't believe I've got a little posse following me around now. I wasn't aware you could get more than one. That does legitimately make it cooler. It makes it much more likely that they're going to wind me up, but it is cooler. How many times are they going to walk through anomalies on our journey? Quite a few. Do they get affected by the psi weirdness? And if they do, what? No, they can't, surely. Get zombified by it somehow. No, that doesn't make any sense. Not buying it. They're just going to get eaten alive by snorks and every other witch thing. And walk through all of the anomalies, obviously. And not keep up either, by the looks of things. Come on, guys. We got places to be. I'm not even running yet. Normally I would be running this. I just noticed that you guys were getting miles away. Come on, let's go. Big question. If I get into a vehicle... Oh, wait. Okay, so if I run, they run. It's worth noting. Right, if I get close to you and then start sprinting, can I get you to follow me a bit closer? Nope. There's just a big delay before they decide that they're actually going to move. So both of these people are... like, these guys cannot die type quests. So this will be great. This would be a time... Do you think if I got a car, they'd even try and get in it? Sorry. What the hell? That's new. Don't remember anything. That's like the plague rat sort of thing, but just in the air. I don't remember that being on the bridge before either. And we've crossed that bridge since the last mission. It sounds like they're talking to each other as well. You wouldn't be so good as to be a working vehicle, would you? I'm going to look. In the vain hope. Nope, flat tire. That's enough. Indeed. Yes, You guys will have to let me know if I've missed anything here. Oh yes, I was going to do the anomalous household thingy-me-jobby. Where's... I haven't used it in a long time, but what button brings it up? There we go. Oh, hello. Well, that's a bolt. No weird talking. Yeah, I haven't used this in a while because I haven't really given much of a damn about artifacts in a little while now. That means there's a controller respawned, right? Let's go. Holy moly, you scared the balls out of me. Which is a painful thing to have scared out of you, I can tell you that much. Where are you? Oh, right, the old dead man's click to go with it as well. Nice. Hey, awful at shooting. Awful at shooting. And part of that is why my armour is now so ruined. Oh, wow. Yes, it's those close range rapid fire weapons are rinsing my armour. Look how much damage I've taken already. Well done, guys, for the correct following of orders. I did ask you to avoid combat, and that you did. I don't want to leave it all behind. There's so much nice stuff. Can these guys, like, guys, do you want to arm yourselves up, maybe? Grab some stuff off, you know? That would be pretty cool if they did. Oh, he just did. He just nicked the binoculars off the side there. You guys gonna take anything else? There's ammo, there's... No? I suppose... Nah, you're NPCs, you don't need ammo, do you? Good point. Okay, so... I mean, I'm assuming that the oldie detector here goes through floors, right? This is not going to be a very clear test, is it? Oh yeah, this was... No, this wasn't the building that... Oh, fuck. Right, I'm starting to get complacent, I think is the term for it. Yes, complacent is definitely the word for it. Wow, how are you still alive? Got a field repair kit on him. Random. Definitely a controller about. Just you? It's like just him. I say that, the controller can almost see me, can't he? That's why this is behaving all weird. I'm supposed to be up here checking whether or not I could see any potential, like whether or not it matters. Can this thing see through floor? Don't just get back up. I was about to say, you're going to have to fight now, surely. Mm-hmm. The hell was he even shooting? That was mean. Shooting tiny little rounds, 25 mil. Okay. Eat some food. Potentially go and find Mr. Controller, because that is getting a little bit annoying, that noise now. Where are you, mate? Where are you hiding? Not up here. Just more supplies again. Oh. You can't get a car here.
Скукотища зеленая.
Oh God, no.
Какое тут все
No.
одинаково хреновое.
No, please. Come in the room, maybe. Come in the room and then parkour around him. No. In the room. This way. Come on, friend. Over here. Look, there's juicy med kits. Med bays. Oh, too much space engineers. Over here. Come on. Just over here a little bit. There you go, you got it. Now, if you just let me go past you, and then we'll hope that Twat Features hasn't followed you. But he has. Aha! I have escaped. Without stressing out quite as hard this time. And brutally murdering the pair of them. We will save that for next time. Whoa. These guys are mincing the armor up. I don't like it. Don't like it. Maybe telling these guys to avoid combat was the wrong way of doing it. I should have told them to pursue combat. Still can't help but feel like that would just result in... No, actually, you know what they're like. They'll just charge off at the first sight of anything. Okay, so... Probably zombies? Not yet. Not yet. Find me dem objects. Where you at? Hello. Range on this is pretty good then. Oh, sorry guys. Inevitable. It was going to happen at least once during this. Okay, range on this isn't bad, and looks like, yeah, we'll do multi-floor as well. So that's both good and bad. It's good because it means that it will show up regardless. It's bad because it means that it could be on any floor of each building, and I have two clowns following me. Alright, this is the trick. We need to go in through here. I need to get them to follow me. There we go. And then... Aha! No! Foiled! Just move a little bit, and I've got it. Please don't just pin me into the rooms. No, not that way, friend. Not that way. No, it's hell or not. No, get me out. Eddie, out, please. The humanity.
Я так чувствую, с 5 килограммов я уже тут того.
Okay. Got a plan. Dudes, outside. Come on. Out here, morons. Come on in. There we go. Right, we're going to take a quick save here. And we're going to get you away from the door. And then we're going to say, hey, dude, listen to my command. Hide here. Hide here and don't attack first. You.
Ну что с ним делать, с этим пополнением?
Hide here and don't attack first. And I'm going to have to do that for every building, I would imagine. Or I suppose every building I spot something inside, because this looks like I actually need to enter the buildings in order to be able to spot it. With a bit of luck. Oh god, these are the ones where there's only a bottom floor and a top floor, isn't it? Just like going up and down stairs for days. Give it. Where is it? Give me the thing. Anomalous plate. Right, now I just need to work out, because from one of these rooms I could see another one off that direction. Okay. That might be a bolt. Yeah, the controller's off that way somewhere, because it just snapped my vision completely outside of my control. Can we find him? Do you think? He should be able to help us with that. Oh, I see what it is down there. Well, that's fairly obvious. He's dead ahead, basically. He's down that direction, because that's... I believe he's going to snap our vision towards where he is, right? That makes sense. Oh, whatever. Leave the house, West. You know which way you're going next. That's not the left. No. Brain slowly going. Should probably have this thing out just to be sure. No more weird noises either. We're fine. The master's dead now. You don't need to make any noise. We got it covered. Okay, so before I free these idiots, we have a quick search of the other side of the street. I don't think you can jump out. I was about to try, but I don't think that's A, a good idea, and B, I don't think you can do it anyway. But let's go and double check these rows of houses while those two idiots stay there. Because it looks like, as long as I sort of do a reasonable walk along the sides of them, I should be able to see what's inside as well. Anything around here? Oh, hello, yes. Okay. Then he's just going to get back up again? How not to kill a zombie by wasted. Better. Right, where was I? Anomaly. Oh yes. Anomaly detector. Okay, someone in that building. Nothing obvious in this one. No, is that me dudes? Don't be fighting. It is me dudes, and they are fighting. Ooh, he had an MP5. And didn't have rounds for it. Okay, whereabouts? Looks like this end. Yes, if all they're going to end up having to fight is zombies, that's not too bad. Do you reckon it's going to be nice to me and actually have it down here on the bottom floor? Of course not. Of course not. Don't be silly. Gotta run up some stairs, get your cardio in. No, hang on. No. Could be sneaky breaky. No, it's upstairs. That is what they call a little bit of wishful thinking. Up we go then. Roger that. We'll make the assumption that there are no zombies in the building, because that's been going great so far. So why change now? Give me the things. Not sure why I'm even bothering. That wasn't an... Okay. Yeah, of course it was. It wouldn't have shown up on the scanner otherwise. The fact that it looked like a bottle of vodka kind of threw me off a bit. But I think it was an anomalous wine bottle. Right, off we go again. The entire stream comes with motion sickness warning. Stream? What? It's not a stream, wasted. The difference being that in a stream you address the audience, whereas in a video you still address... No, in the video I address myself instead. I play both roles. Fun times. Alright, morons. Unfortunately, you're going to need to come with me again. Where are you? What on earth? What are you doing in here? Why are you in there? Don't be in there. Come here, idiot. You know you. Come on, hide here. Yeah, that one hides like... that may have been a mistake. Where have you gone, Mr. Dude? Why? What are you... At least one of you takes hiding seriously. That is not hiding.
Нет, от судьбы точно никуда не скроешься.
I suppose there's a problem here. Well, we've talked about this, but there's a problem here with, like, also, how am I supposed to know when I've got all of the anomalous things? I assume the quest updates, which is convenient, but I shouldn't personally know, surely. Although saying that, I don't even know where the bloody mission came from. Oh yes, this is where our friend was. I'll have one of whatever that was. Look like a slug, maybe. And it's like a quick save, I think, because if we're about to enter controller's playpen, the two idiots behind me are probably going to get killed, or at least have a decent chance of it. Anything of interest to see here? Anything in the broken down set? Don't think so. I hope there's a good reward for this, because it seems very, very arbitrary, but I'm assuming, I have to admit, I'm partially assuming that because I got it as a quest from this area, as in kinda not part of the base game, it's probably going to be relatively rewarding. I'm really sad I can't nick that car. Like, really sad. Looks awesome. Best car in the zone. I was going to say, I can always pick them. Will they get into a car? But it doesn't really matter, does it? Because the car I've got hanging around here is not in the slightest bit helpful. I've got like the Half-Life buggy, haven't I? I'm going to make the assumption that these anomalous... Where's the... Why are you the other side of the building? Or are you in the building? Has he gone in... You weirdo. Stop doing that. Aha. This is a good sign. This is a good sign. We have an anomalous item. On the other side of the building. I'm reloading. Why aren't you jumping at me? Because you bugged out. That's a shame. Ooh. Stop it, dude! One-man army over there trying to get me killed. It looks like intentionally as well at this point. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, military idiot. You are getting yourself killed at this rate, 100%. There's one in there, is there, Mr. Dude? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, fuck. Oh, that's gonna blow him up. Gonna blow me up as well. Oh, God. You know what, guys? This episode, I suspect, has been long enough. This is not a great place to end it, but apparently this search for these little artifacts is going to take a little longer than I expected it to, so yeah. On that basis, I'll say thanks a lot for watching. We'll be heading off with these fools on a long journey next episode by the looks of things. Once I've finally worked out where the last of these little artifact, anomalous, thingy-jobby, whatever household objects are. But yeah, kind of sad to see the back of Dead City, I think. I've quite enjoyed this area. And especially that weird, like the master stuff, that whole escape sequence was kind of cool, even if it was scripted. I mean, I don't care, that was actually quite good. Given that it was entirely mod as well. Kind of funky. Anyway, cheers for watching, guys. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed it. Dislike button's next door, as you know. And otherwise, I'll catch you for the next one.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.